On this week's episode, I am trying to help everyone's mental health.
Yes, he is.
Because why? Why
Because
am I trying to help? Because I'm tired of people being mentally unhealthy.
you think that's the reason?
I think I came up with the solution
Okay.
for why people are mentally not healthy.
So what you're
It's a
telling
don't know
people, if they watch this show, there's a chance that if they have some conditions, this might help them?
But watching the show definitely helps your mental health.
It
But
does.
also, if you follow our advice on the Don't Know Show, you'll be mentally healthy.
It is, Steve. It is recording.
That is so weird.
Weird.
I'm hearing all kinds of weird feedback and echoing and
Well, I'm wearing my earbuds, so it's not me. All the stuff is turned on that's supposed to be turned on.
it's just cutting in and out. It's
Well,
weird.
that's technically not true, but yeah,
Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
There's there to be. Well, welcome to the Don't Know Show. It's your time to unwind and leave your worries behind. Hello, Twitch people. Hello out there. This is a show being hosted by a robot that's short-circuiting and a human who's drowning. I'm the robot. I'm Steve.
And I'm the human, and I'm Scott. And this is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show, podcast, and a live Twitch stream. Yay.
Yay. I'm going to bring my speakers down a little bit, see if that changes it. It would definitely have weird connections today. Talk.
Talk.
Now I can adjust my volume. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So we're going to talk about what we know is going on in the world today while we adjust our technical
But if-
equipment.
Of course, before we talk about this stuff, you need to go down there, like, subscribe, and share. Tell all your friends, tell all your enemies, tell people you don't even know.
So this week, Scott did not do the genuine positivity message or the word of the week.
No,
So Scott, what happened? You had time to be at the pool.
I was actually working on vehicles and stuff without my brother.
Oh no. Show me your fingers.
They're all here. They're all here.
Show me the cut on your arm.
Plus, I was working on computer stuff. I had to get the website. Apparently, I have not addressed my website in almost a year. And I had to reset up everything for the concerts at Alpine Valley. I only got one of them up there. So we'll see if we're going to get concerts at Alpine Valley this year on my website.
Well, AI helped me fix ours up to where I fixed ours up to. So maybe AI could do that for you.
I started to do that, and it was very confusing to me. So one of these days, if I get some time in the
Just
middle
have
of
it
the week,
write the page.
Yeah,
Just have it make it. It will make it.
there is a
It'll
link
put
there.
the code up for you.
Yeah. Well, technically, I'm not doing any code anyway. I just type what I wanted to do and hit enter. So
Well, I mean, it'll literally. Well, there is code there. Are you doing WYSIWYG? Are you dragging and dropping stuff on yours? How do you do yours?
well, it's mostly Dragon. Yes, it's a Wix.
Okay, that's called WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get. So
Okay.
underneath that is a code that it creates that uploads to the website.
Yes,
You can have AI write that and post it and put it up there.
yes,
Super simple.
that's what you say.
Yeah, but I'm short circuiting.
That's right. You can tell just by looking at your head. Ah!
So we are going to talk.
Oh, that's the other thing I did. I spent 45 minutes fixing my lawnmower.
Why did it
The
take
big
you
one at the
45
property.
minutes to fix it?
Electronic issue. You know, those are a lot harder to figure out, right? Mechanical stuff, yeah, I
What?
can say, oh,
What electronically does it do?
okay.
That was broken.
The original switch to turn the PTO on to make the blades turn on the lawnmower, okay, because
Right.
it's a big lawnmower. It's got
PTO stands for Power Takeoff Unit. For those of you who don't know, the motor runs, but then there is a transmission or a transfer case, which is called the power takeoff. You need to turn that or engage that so that the engine now engages to the propellers or the gears that spin the propellers. Now, I don't know how Scott's work. He might have a reduction gear or a belt or something, but that's what the PTO is for. It's called
Yeah.
the Power Takeoff Unit.
It's belts that go on with the power. With the, it's a
PTO or PTU?
PTO. PTO.
Well,
Power takeoff.
Power takeoff.
Yes. On farm equipment and stuff like that, they call it PTO, power takeoff. I can actually add extra things to the back of my lawnmower just by using special attachments. Like I could put a.
Well, yeah, it's like a tractor.
Yeah, well, it is. It's a mini tractor. And, this thing's not small. I mean, it's not big. It's not like what you see when you got a farm field with the guys out there with this massive machine. No, but it's like I said, it's got a 6-foot cutting deck. It's not small, and it's not technically a zero turn, but it's close. It's closest generation before the zero turns. It turns pretty good. It has a steering wheel instead of this.
Yeah, PTO is power takeoff. Even though it's hyphenated takeoff, it's still PTO. Yep. It's the mechanical system that transfers engine power directly from the tractor to an attachment or implement or a separate machine. It allows a single tractor to operate a variety of tools such as mowers, tillers, grain augers, water pumps, without requiring each till to have its own motor.
What ended up happening was like 5 years ago.
So why does it have an electronic switch?
Let me explain it. 5 years ago, the hydraulic, or it's not hydraulic, the lever that you use is supposed to use a magnet to hold it in the on position. That way, if you start to tip or whatever, it cuts the magnet off and it turns the blades off.
Right. So you don't chop yourself up as it rolls over on you.
Right. The unit stopped working. The magnet, no matter what we did, would not hold. So the guy said, it's going to cost you $2,000 to repair this, and we only paid like that for the whole machine, So just for a repair, that's ridiculous. He says I could bypass it and just put an on and off switch. The bad part about it is you won't have your automatic tip,
Hey, can you check your microphone? Make sure you're in the right microphone.
Oh.
Just scrub on it. Nope, you're in the wrong microphone. That's what I thought.
Out again. I got a problem where it's not staying in. Is that better?
It sounds better. Scratch it now. Yep. Okay, that's why you were sounding weird.
Yes, it's really weird that.
That's why. So when I was blowing out your ears because you didn't have your ears in, you were sounding weird because you weren't in the right microphone.
That's what she said.
Yeah, now you sound better. Now I can turn my volume back to where it was.
Yay! I'm more better. But
so
anyway, I'll finish explain this while you're doing that.
Beginning of the show, you blew everything up. So just so you know.
Right. So anyway, he put a bypass, just simple on and off toggle switch. And that's been fine for 5 years. And
Wait, let me get this straight. 5 years after you had lawnmower, the magnet stopped working on the lever. Then 5 more years, the switch stopped working.
I said 5 years ago, that part stopped working.
Oh, but you had it for less than 5 years or more than 5 years?
No, I've had this machine for going on 15 years now.
Oh, I thought I was going to put a calendar invite in for 5 years from now.
Yep, no.
Going, hey, Scott, fix your lawnmower.
Right. No, this is, we had it. I bought it when I bought the property, which is.
You're only in one side, just so you know. So you're not 100% fixed.
Weird.
Well, I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
So when the audio's off and you're only in one track, you'll know why.
Okay.
If you don't want to fix it, that's fine.
It's Halloween now.
Oh, there you go. Oh, nope. Let's try again.
Hello.
Nope, you're out again.
Hello.
Oh, try. Talk. You got to talk.
Yes, I am talking.
There you are. Now it's fixed.
Okay.
See, I can only hear if you're on both speakers if you're actually making sound.
Okay. So anyway, he put the bypass switch in, which has been working fine for these past 5 years. And because of how hot it was and with the smoke here, I only did half the property, and then I took a break during the hottest part of the day. I came back a couple hours later, started a lawnmower, hit the switch, and nothing happened. I'm like, why? This was just working fine a couple hours ago. And, I'm checking, trying to take the thing apart to get to underneath the switch because I couldn't, see if maybe one of the wires came undone. Not the problem. Had to put all that back together again. Started tracing the lines all the way to the back. Everything's fine. I used a light test, power tester light, and I was getting no power. I'm like, why am I getting no power? This is really weird. The switch is getting power. Why am I getting no power?
Because the switch goes out.
That's what I thought. That's why I tried to get in underneath that. Then I said, okay, I'm spending an awful lot of time trying to fix this stupid thing. It's not working. I'm going to try this. I'm going to take a wire and go right from the battery post to the
Bypass the switch, right to where it connects to the.
Right. I do that and starts right up. Boom. Said, oh, yeah, it's working. I closed the hood. As soon as I closed the hood, boom, stops going again. So I ended up testing where the power stopped, and it turned out this, what do they call those? They're plugs, right? Power plugs or.
Keep going. You're right. I'm not stopping you.
So I looked inside, and it looked like maybe it was arcing between the positive and the negative because.
Between the positive and the negative?
Because it was
or between the same power across like this. So there's two types of arcing. When it connects like this, it can arc, and then it causes, like your old points on your car. As it would arc, it creates a buildup and then electricity can't flow. Right. Or is it positive and negative, and it was sparking between the two of them?
I believe it's positive. That's bad. Yes, I believe it was positive negative.
Okay, that's bad. That means it's shorting out.
Right. So what I did was I took a
tape.
I took a zip tie, put it between the two wires, and separated the wires by that much. Right?
Missed it by that much.
Exactly. Then I put the tape around it, worked fine. But my brother has turned my shop into a pigsty. I can't find parts or tools. They're not where they're supposed to be. Yeah.
Your brother did.
He works until he can't work anymore, and at that point, he's too sore and too tired to put stuff where it belongs. Right, and he just leaves it there.
That's your job.
Well, that's fine and dandy, but, I don't know where he's getting them from. The rule has always been, my grandparents and my dad all said the same thing. When you use a tool, you put it back where you got it from. You just told me that
he's too sore to put him back, so you have to be there, pay attention where he takes this stuff from.
He's doing this at like 4:00 in the morning because he's
not my problem.
Yeah, well, it's obviously my problem.
It's your tools.
Yeah, well, yeah, sometimes they're his tools too. So he's such a tool. But anyway, that's what happened this week that really put me behind the 8 ball. Plus, I've got a Brewers game tomorrow, so I'm not going to be here tomorrow night either.
You had time to send me pictures of you hanging out at the pool.
No. This was not what I was doing. Well, yes.
You sent me pictures. When I sent you pictures last night of my seats at the Beatles show.
Yes. What did I say?
You sent me pictures. What did you say?
Read it.
You tell me.
Read it, Steve. Read it out loud, Steve.
You read it out loud. My phone's being used.
Okay. That's way TMI, man. Way TMI.
What?
We don't need to know about that stuff. Okay. Messages. Steve.
What does it say?
Our seats for this afternoon's pool break.
Yeah.
That was the seats. Does that say that I was in the pool? It does not.
You said you took a pool break.
I was going to take a pool break.
You had time to take a pool break. You had time to write the genuine positivity message and the word of the week.
Well, do you know why we had to take a pool break, Steve? It was 99 freaking degrees out, Steve. We needed to go in the pool.
You had your phone out there to take a picture. You could have had your phone out there to write the genuine positivity message.
Did you see what the picture is?
Bring it up.
Do you remember telling me why so many people don't bother with pools in your area in the summertime?
No, why?
Because it's not refreshing to jump in a pool that's 110 degrees.
Okay. 90. That's beautiful.
No. It's like being in a bathtub. It's like, this is not refreshing.
Well, you know how to cool that off,
88. Right? Well, yeah, you add more water to it, but.
No. You get a solar cover.
Oh. I thought solar covers keep it warm.
Yeah, but they can also keep it cool, too. Keep reflecting, you flip it over.
Oh.
Well, if you have the ones that reflect the heat off.
I wonder if we got one with the pool. I should look into that because I'll tell you something, man. That was not. It's still better than nothing.
Yeah, they have covers that go both ways. Some that reflect the heat back off, or some that
I know women like that.
So you can also, Scott, dig a big hole in the ground.
Yes.
And put a bunch of hose in the ground. and then run the water from the pipe through the hose, and it'll
Oh,
cool
hose, not hose. Okay.
it and cool it.
Go ahead, Steve. Get me in trouble.
Hey, if you want to date him.
So, anyway.
So that was the temperature when you went out that day to take your pool break?
Yeah, the water temperature was that. Yes.
Well, then you even had more time to do the genuine positivity message and
Yes.
word of the week.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I was working on the computer upstairs, so I didn't need the pool as bad as Susie did because she has been trying to take care of the garden. I think I showed you a picture of the garden, didn't I?
No, I did you or didn't you? I don't know. All I know is last time we talked as the deers went. How is your garden? Mary Cart, quite contrary. How is your garden?
Here's the bad part. It's really great, except the deer got in here again last night, and they did a job. Holy
Oh, really?
crap. Yep.
They trampled stuff too?
No, they just eat the tops of all the vine, the cucumbers and the melon vines. They ate
Oh,
like
man.
like 6 to 8 inches off the top of every one of them.
Wow. Wow. How do you get rid of those? Is there a way to get rid of deer?
Apparently, there's a couple products out there that have been tested and approved. One of them
What,
is called
fox
Deer
urine?
Out. No, it's called Deer Out. It
Wolf
smells like peppermint or something like that, and apparently
Oh, yeah?
deer do not like that smell.
You don't like peppermint?
I don't know if it's peppermint or spearmint or whatever it was.
Hey, the peppermint twist, do up.
But it's like
$38
$38 for a quart.
Well, then why don't you just get peppermint candy and put it out there?
Yeah, exactly. That'd be cheaper. $3 for a bag. Throw the
Right,
peppermints
exactly.
out there. The thing is, it has to be on the leaves. It can't be just on the ground. They do have a
You
product
take a
that goes
hammer
on the ground.
and you smash it up and you
Yeah, there you go.
you spray it with water and then you sprinkle it out there, it'll stick.
So that's what we're going to do this week. I don't have time tomorrow because I have the Brewers game tomorrow. So another bus.
Who they're
ride.
playing?
I have no idea. I'm just driving the bus, taking
Yeah,
people.
you're
to
such
the
a
game.
sports fan.
Yeah.
So if I was to say congratulations to Spain, you would have no idea why I'm Spain. Congratulations to Spain. Why I'm congratulating Spain?
Because it's Fifi.
Fifi what?
Fifi. You know the football guys? Fifis.
Are you trying to be funny or are you
Yes,
really that dumb?
very much so.
Oh. Well,
You
then
know,
why am
I know what FIFA is.
Then why am I congratulating Spain?
Well, because they won.
Because they made Messi cry.
Yeah. You know, Argentina was going for their second win in a row, and they didn't make it.
Oh, so you saw the news?
Yes.
Wow.
The game was on while we were eating lunch today.
Oh, where'd you eat lunch today?
Chili's.
Back to Chili's, huh?
Well, in the middle of summer, the place that we normally go to shuts down for 5 to 6 weeks doing family
Right,
stuff.
family vacation.
Right. They go back and they do weddings and big parties and all sorts of shit. So my brother-in-law that does the flying in the air, in the glider and the hang gliders, the weather, with all the smoke, he's not flying, so he's not coming out.
Did you say flying in the air on hang gliders and stuff?
Yes. They call it flying, even though you're not flying, you're gliding.
Flying in the air is what you said, though.
Yes, because if you fly in the water, you'd be in one of those cool. Did I send you that one with the guy with the cool inflatable suit with the rocket so he blows across the water? That was kind of cute.
No. You never bring any
So he
fun
was
stuff to
fine.
the show anymore.
Well, it's summertime. This is my peak time. I'm going crazy trying to get this stuff done. Plus, I'm trying to figure out how to sell a business still.
Yep.
Which I
You
will
sell it now while you got business.
That's the concept. I'm trying to
worth
do
more.
that. So, but anyway, besides the fact that you were short circuiting, what's going on behind you?
So, had a great Saturday yesterday, right?
Yes, yesterday.
And
Except for you YouTube people, that's last week.
right, went gambling in the morning.
Okay.
Played Pai Gow, lost $80. Played blackjack, won it all back. Then went to the Beatles Twist and Shout tribute show. The original, well, it was the original drummer, but one of the drummers who played in Beatlemania on Broadway.
Oh, okay. That's different, yes.
Lives in Vegas now and grabbed Well, there were only 2 other guys there, so we don't know if the guy who plays George was actually sick, or if it's only 3 guys and that's their shtick, that the guy who plays George is sick and he's not here tonight, so it's just the 3 of them. But they did a really good job. I mean, they played all the Beatles hits. They played straight through for an hour, and it was good. They were really good. And these guys have been doing it for a long time and playing all around the world and stuff like that. So, I mean, because the Beatlemania Broadway show was like decades ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it was pretty cool. So that was the picture I sent you. And then when we were leaving, we gambled, and I ended up winning. Well, first I played Crapless Craps. So
Okay.
Crapless Craps is the only way you lose is if you roll a 7.
Okay.
All the other numbers are numbers. You know, like something like 2 and 3 and 12. You know,
Right.
that you lose if you're rolling on the come out line. Well, in Crapless Craps, you don't. So I rolled the dice, and I roll a 4 as the point. So I'm like, 4, great. So then I place 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, 2, 3, whatever, all the way through up to 12, right? Put chips on all of them. I roll the next roll, 7 out. Lose it all. So I'm like, it's Crapless Craps. All I had to do was roll 1 point to win money. All right, so I crapped out. So I go, well, what are the odds of it happening again? So I roll again, and I think I rolled a 4 again, which was good.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, great. 4's a hard number to roll, but any of the other numbers I roll before I roll a 7 would go. So I put the 4, and then I put money on all the other numbers, and I roll again. I roll a 7. So I lost $20. No, I lost $40 in 4 rolls.
There you go.
And I won 0 times. So great. So I'm down $40. So then we go gamble. I play blackjack and end up winning back $80 total after I got my $40 back in me. So I won $80 for the night. But whatever. At that point, it was 9:00. We weren't thinking about it. Remember, I told you the fireworks shows go every night through the end of August or the end of July, I think, on Saturday night at 9:00. Am I boring you?
No.
Okay. So 9:00. So we go and we were at the Stratosphere because that's where the show was, and we're going up in the elevator in the parking garage, and all of a sudden we hear, we're like, oh shit! So we could have walked right out the front and seen more of the fireworks, but we're already in the parking garage, and remember I said the show's only 8 minutes long,
Right.
So this is from the parking garage, and all we could see was this edge of the Stratosphere.
Right. Well, the cool thing is it worked great for our show because it was right behind your head, perfectly centered. And when you said you were shorting out, it was just doing that one that looks like a short. Not these; those look like fireworks.
Right.
So that was just perfect timing on that.
Yeah. So we couldn't see any of the other hotels, but by the time we would have walked anywhere, the show would have been over. So I just took the shots from there. But yeah, so
there it is, right there. Yep.
Yeah, the cross sets.
Yep.
Okay.
So I was going to make a comment about, Ringo Starr was not the first drummer, but he was the main drummer. But
best.
It didn't.
But the best part is, every time I see the Beatles, I think I could play the drums like in a band. The Beatles drum parts are the easiest drum parts ever in music.
But that's what made it work so well. It was simple, and people were able to dance to it and sing to it very easily.
Well, yeah, but the drum part, I was like, I could do that.
So what do you got for homework?
Do you have any homework?
I do. I have one.
I have one.
Perfect timing.
So we were in the store the other day.
Ooh, we were in the store today.
And I'm looking at bread. I wanted to buy bread.
Okay.
And this guy and his mother.
I thought that was a band. Okay.
Walk by. And he goes, you don't want to buy the bread here. The bread sucks. There's no real bread anymore. It's all crap. And I look over and I go, yeah, it is all crap. But what are you going to buy? And he goes, oh, there's this bread called Izzio.
Okay. Izzio.
Right?
Okay.
It's San Francisco style sourdough.
Yes. I've seen that.
They also have Italian
Okay.
bread. But here's the best part. Focus. Focus. I want to focus.
It sort of focuses, but then you move it and it goes out of focus right away.
There it is.
Yep.
Check out the ingredients.
Even with my bigger window, it's a little hard. It says wheat, flour, sourdough culture.
Wheat flour, water, sea salt, and enzymes.
Oh, there's like nothing in it.
That's pretty good, right?
Yes.
Pretty healthy.
Which also means it's not going to last long unless you freeze it.
That's right. So they freeze it when they ship it.
Right.
So it comes frozen. And then they put it on the shelf and thaw it out, and you got to buy it. But this is best by 7/29.
Okay. Which is fine.
So-
It's 10 days away still.
10 days. And I live in a drier climate,
Right.
so I will have it won't
Less chance of
mold
moldies. Yes.
as soon since there's no preservatives in it.
Right.
But check that bread out.
Well, the sea salt is a preservative.
Look at that. That's good.
Yeah. It looks
Sourdough.
good. Yep.
It smells good.
You're eating it without butter? You communist.
That's how good it is. It's Gouda.
Gouda. I like Havarte better, but Gouda is my next choice.
No, it isn't. It isn't Gouda. It's bread.
Gouda.
But this is good.
Cool.
That, my friends, is my new find. And I don't remember if it was Albertsons or Smith's, so I don't know who that's going to be by you.
Oh, Schmidt.
But it's at Target.
Oh, we have a Target in Lake Geneva. Got one in Janesville, too. I'm going to Janesville pretty soon.
So you should check it out, see if they have it there.
Yeah, I'll check that.
But how's that for few ingredient bread?
Excellent. All right. Do you remember, I can't remember how many shows ago, but probably a month or 6 weeks ago, I did Swedish fish chews. They were little cubes. Now they've got Sour Patch Chews.
Really?
Green bag's obviously green, which is what's causing the problem on the screen there. All right, it says to tear here. So I'm going to tear here. I'm following directions, Steve. Following directions. Okay. I tore there, and it did not tear well.
Bummers.
Let me give you a surprise face.
That's why I use scissors. In case you were wondering, that is why I use scissors.
Okay, I was able to get it open. All right, let's see how many different colors there are. Okay. There are 4 flavors. The flavors.
Okay.
Does it say what the flavors are anywhere on the bag?
I don't know, does it?
It does not have the flavors on the bag.
The flavor profiles?
No. So, what we have is
Green one? Maybe?
green, right? That's why it was see through it. There's the yellow one. There's the orange one.
Okay.
And there's a blue one. There should be a red one because the number one color.
Well, you said 4, and that's 4 flavors.
Yes.
So why would there be a red one if there's 4 flavors?
The picture shows.
False advertising.
Yeah,
Write him a letter.
shows that there was a red one in here. Hey.
Write him a letter.
Red.
All right, there you go.
Okay, so there's 5 flavors.
5 flavors.
All right, let me seal this bag back up. All right, now, this is going to be obviously different because Sour Patch Kids are very skinny, right? Even the big ones are skinny. They're flat. They're like cookie
like flat Stanleys, right?
Okay. These are like mini Tootsie Rolls, right?
Okay. Yep. That's going to be blue raspberry.
Barely softer than a Tootsie Roll. It's softer, but not by a lot.
Blue raspberry?
Definitely blue raspberry.
Are they sour?
Yes, they are. The sour goes
Sticky?
through the whole thing.
Sticky?
Not when you eat a Sour Patch Kid, it's only
Right,
on
you
the
suck
outside.
all the sour off the outside, right?
Mhm. This goes through the whole thing. It's not as strong, but it's through the whole thing. So it's kind of a nice change of pace.
Nice change of pace.
I like it.
Very cool.
I don't think I'm going to do all 5 of them on the show, though.
Yeah, I go into a sugar coma.
What other color should I do? Red?
What mother did you do? Red? Red. You
just
said
did
red
blue.
was the most favorite color, favorite flavor, right? That's why you were disappointed it wasn't in there.
Yes.
Okay, red's going to be red raspberry. No, red cherry. Cherry? No. What would red be?
Could be strawberry. Could be cherry.
Could be. Yeah. What is it?
Smell is way too light.
Okay. You got to get the other one out of your mouth. Got a drink?
Swallowing it. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to go strawberry.
Cool. Good though, yeah.
They are good.
Are you finding
very
all this
happy.
stuff at Walmart? Like Walmart seems like they have the most amount of this weird stuff lately.
Yes. Okay, here's what it says.
It says.
Sour Patch Kids flavor you love in a chewy bite. Sweet on the outside, sour on the inside. That is explaining why it has it's not as strong. Because it's sweet. It's masking it. Okay. 2 thumbs up.
Very cool. We'll do one more and then we'll do. We're already halfway through the show, or should we go halfway through the show?
Nope. Do one more.
Okay. What day is today, Scott?
Sunday. Use that drag strip.
Right. So Sunday, July 19th, 2026, would be a great national day for what? Sunday. The hint is
Ice cream Sundays.
Ice cream Sundays.
Yes.
So today is National Ice Cream Day.
Yay.
Now,
I know that.
found. Go ahead.
Quick Trip is celebrating Dairy Month. Dairy Month is in June for us. A pound of AA butter, which is the good stuff, $1.99. A gallon of milk, $2.99.
So
Not
I saw
bad.
this. And you know how I like finding stuff that's like weird?
Yes.
Now, these are kind of small, so participating restaurants and their deals. Obviously, for those of you on YouTube, too late for you. Those of you on Twitch, might be too late in the day. But check out that first row. Okay, is that big enough or need to go bigger?
I can see it. Dilly Bar.
Yeah, you got
Dippin'
Dairy
Dots.
Queen, Dippin' Dots, Friendly's Ice Cream, Del Taco, Haagen-Dazs. Whoops, that's not the Zoom. I didn't want to do that. I gotta do this. 16 Handles. I never heard of that company.
Me either.
Carvel, Handles Ice Cream again. Sweet Frog, Baskin Robbins special offers. You got to check locally. This is the row that got me. Why did this row get me?
Okay. I didn't know that. Oh, yeah, I guess they'd have shakes at Chick-fil-A.
What day is today?
Sunday. Oh, somebody's closed on Sunday, aren't they? Chick-fil-A, right?
Yeah. That's funny.
I forgot about that. They're like Hobby Lobby.
That's kind of funny, right?
It is.
I'm like, hey, that's not fair. But I'm going to go to Sonic and give me a shake. I can still do that.
Cool.
Price shakes. So, yeah, pretty funny, huh?
It is very funny.
So, yeah, so I found that
Good catch
amusing.
there, Steve.
I just found that amusing. But happy National Ice Cream Day. I hope you had. I had ice cream today. Did you have ice cream today?
I will have ice cream tonight just because of this.
Will you? Okay.
I will, except I'm going to take it right out of my freezer.
Okay. So now it's that time. It's that time for you to do your job.
But I didn't do my job. You did my job.
So you have to do my job.
Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the one and only robot, Steve the Robot, with our genuine positivity message.
So this show has been food-centric. So I thought the genuine positivity message should also be food-centric.
Okay, that's fair.
Even when life feels heavy, remember this: your mind deserves real nourishment. When we choose even one fresh whole food over something processed, we give our brains a little more strength and clarity. Small choices can create big shifts, and you're capable of making them.
Jeannie says she went to Sonic and they did not have ice cream today.
They didn't have ice cream? Well, that's bad. Their ice cream machine's broken. They think they're McDonald's? The ice cream machine's broken.
I do remember that happening multiple times back then.
Yeah. I was used to go to. It wasn't that the machine broke. It's just that the machine was so hard to clean and they didn't clean it right. And because they didn't clean it right, that the machine clogged up. So that's usually what was wrong with those machines. Yeah. But what started this was I started thinking about of all of the mental health problems that we're having. Doesn't it seem like we're having more mental health problems than usual?
Oh, yes.
You know what I attribute that to? What was my genuine positivity message?
Lack of nucleitis?
What did my general positivity message say?
Processed food.
Yeah. The more we process food and the farther we get away from food, which that's a hint for our word of the week, the more we process food, the farther the food becomes away from food. And if we're not getting these nutrients in our body, I think and I believe that mental health is a side effect of bad nutrition.
Aha.
What do you think about that?
That explains a lot.
Doesn't it, though? I mean, think about it. I think that's very profound.
So what you're telling me is if I was eating more rabbit food, I wouldn't be as forgetful.
Well, either that or you'd have explosive diarrhea.
Yes.
From the parasites right now.
We, the group that I took out last night that went out till 2:00 in the morning.
Ate at Taco Bell?
They went to Taco Bell.
Oh, no. The CDC officially called out, I think it's Taylor Foods. But Taylor Foods is the one that supplies the lettuce to Taco Bell.
Right.
And the Psychospora outbreak linked to iceberg lettuce in 5 states. And right here, my friends, Taylor Farms initiated a recall. And guess who Taylor Farms supplies to?
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. So, yeah. Do not eat the recalled lettuce. Washing it doesn't help, but wash the items on the surface. You've got to cook it. There's a way to cook it. But yeah, the CDC officially linked it there. So, crazy, huh?
Crazy. Cuckoo. Bonkers.
So, yeah, so I thought that was pretty funny. Sad, but funny.
Okay. We're going to do, I don't know what the right word is I want to look for, but I ended up eating all 5 flavors. They are really good, but I think that the green and the blue one were the best.
Really? What was the green? Lime?
Lime, but it was had
really?
Good, strong flavor to it on the sour side.
Very cool.
I was happy.
Scott was happy, folks.
Oh, wait.
I don't know what that was.
If you're happy and you know, clap your hands. Duh.
I'm busy moving show subjects around.
Yeah, you're weird. And then you made me make a mess. Because you disrupted me.
I disrupted. I'm a disruptor?
You are.
Well, then we have to do our list of 5.
Ooh,
list of 5. List of 5. List of 5. List of 5.
Is anything like Listerine?
Listerine. No. No. List of 5. Okay, now, this is kind of a weird way of saying this. so I will say it and explain it. Today's list of 5, Scott will rate these 5 classic sitcoms
Ooh.
from his favorite, funniest, his favorite by being funniest, by the least funniest. The problem is Scott will not know what I'm going to say next. He will not have all 5. He will get them one at a time and have to place them where they belong.
Yes.
Now, the reason that I said classic, and there's a caveat, these are classic modern era sitcoms. So modern era are not black and white sitcoms. So I Love Lucy will not be one of the sitcoms.
Okay.
I can't think of any other black and white sitcoms. The Odd Couple will not be one of the sitcoms. Did All in the Family start out as black and white? Don't know.
A lot of them were right at that changeover.
These are a little more modern era ones.
Okay.
So these are ones that were probably in the 80s?
80s and newer, yeah. I'd
Okay.
say it would be right. Okay.
So, the first classic
The 70s, I was going to say, had a lot of color already.
I don't know when all these were, but they're modern era classic sitcoms.
Okay.
These are classics, though.
Yep.
So you should know every one of these.
Okay.
But there's a lot to choose from, so you won't know.
Yes.
Like MASH would not be MASH was more of a drama. Wasn't really a comedy. Is it a comedy or a drama?
Yeah, see, technically it was a drama, but the writers made sure that Hawkeye was funny, and so was
to lighten up. Okay, but here we go. Number 1, The Office, U.S. version. That's what she said.
5.
Ooh, Scott did not like The Office.
Never saw it.
Really? Never, ever?
Yep, that's why it's number 5, because it obviously never attracted my attention.
Did you know a lot of stuff from it? Have you heard stuff from it, or
not that I recall?
You don't know that that's what she said?
That's what she said.
That was made famous okay. Number 2, Parks and Recreation.
4.
Let me guess. Another one you didn't watch.
That is correct.
Really?
Yep.
So you don't even know if these were good or bad.
That's correct.
Wow. You're going to have to go and watch these. Number 3. I know you know this one. Seinfeld.
I'll go with 3.
Really?
Yeah, it was a good show, but it's not one of my favorite.
I can't wait to hear what you're holding out for.
Yeah.
Okay, number 4. Friends.
Okay, 2 works for that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, you are definitely holding out for something, and I don't know what it is. I gotta find out what you're holding out for. Number 1, How I Met Your Mother. So you rank these as How I Met Your Mother, Friends, Seinfeld, Parks and Recreation, and The Office.
That actually works.
So what were you holding out for?
I wasn't sure how new it would go. I was kind of hoping that at least one of them would have been newer, and I would have gone with something like the Big Bang Theory type stuff.
Bob Newhart Show? Yeah, Big Bang Theory would have been in that group, yes. Okay. Yep. So where would you put Big Bang Theory?
1. That was one of my favorite, because it was a comedy, 100%.
Yeah, no, that's a sitcom. It was a sitcom. Yeah, that was a good one.
There were a lot of them, because, Three's Company was a great one.
Yeah, Three's Company wasn't modern era, though. That was more of the classic, right? That was
70s.
Yeah, it was earlier than
like
these,
Bewitched and I Dream of
Bewitched
Jeannie.
was earlier than these.
Those are all funny.
Yeah, that's what I said. Classic, but modern era classic.
Right.
Big Bang Theory fit in that though, but yeah, Bewitched did not. I Dream of Jeannie did not. Leave It to Beaver did not.
And of course, there are other ones like I truly enjoyed Hogan's Heroes, right?
Hogan. Definitely not modern.
Here's what's funny, because Hogan's Heroes started out black and white and then went to color.
Right. That's why I was saying. So
Yep.
those
That's
were
why I
ones
knew it
that were-
wasn't going to be there. But I was
Yeah.
going to say that would have been one I would have gone.
So you weren't big into TV during the modern era. Because you
Okay.
probably only watched Big Bang Theory. You probably didn't watch Friends. You probably didn't watch Seinfeld.
Okay. I have seen Friends. I have seen Seinfeld episodes.
Right.
But
Seen, but not
right.
watched. Big Bang Theory you watched.
Yes.
Did you watch How I Met Your Mother? Or just seen episodes?
Yes. Watch that one.
Okay.
So
So it fit into your list pretty well. Yeah,
Yeah.
Big Bang Theory would have been one you could have put in there, definitely.
yeah.
Definitely would have been one you could have put in there.
Yep.
Cool. There's another game we could play, but I haven't figured out how to do it. I've got to find lists. The lists are 5 questions. You start with a question that has multiple answers. And
Correct.
as you go down, each question has fewer and fewer answers. I think we played it once, but I can't come up with lists for them.
It was very similar to what we're doing.
And then the last one, no, it isn't. The last question is an answer that only has 2 answers. And what we have to do is I say the question, and then I go, name an American League baseball team. And I go 1, 2, 3, and then we answer. Okay? So the first question would be, and we can't say the same answer. Okay?
Okay.
So name an American League baseball team. White Sox.
Oh.
No, I
Brewers.
didn't count, but whatever.
Yeah.
Brewers. Okay. That's National League, but okay.
Oh.
That's why I thought that was
That's why it
question,
doesn't work
because-
for me because I
Yeah.
don't know which sort of.
Okay. Then the next question would be something like, name a nationality of food in 3, 2, 1.
Greek.
Polish. Okay. See if it didn't match. Okay. Then the next one would be, name a primary color in 3, 2, 1. Red.
Hey!
Oh, see, we lose. We lost. We lost.
I
We
thought
would
for
have to
sure
say-
you were going to go with blue. I just felt that you were going to say blue.
I was going to say yellow,
Okay.
but I thought you would say.
What were you going to say, Steve? What were you going to say?
And then like the last question would be, name a. Another one could be like, name a color on a traffic light in 3, 2, 1.
Amber.
Yellow. We picked the same color.
Yellow is not amber, but it's
Yeah, it is. It's the same
Yeah.
color. It's only
Yeah.
red, amber, and green.
That is correct.
So that's 2 we screwed up. The primary colors, and then the last one would have 2 questions: left or right in 3, 2, 1. Left. I'm left. I'm left-handed. You should have said right. You're right-handed. See, so we
I
would
thought
fail.
you were going to say because you're always right. So
Well, I am always right, but I'm
yeah,
left-handed.
see, that's
So
why
I
you were
figured would say
specific right.
But yeah, so I have to come up with questions like that.
And
that takes
just
a
so
little more
you
thought
know,
than the
you're
list of 5.
ambidextrous.
That takes a little more than the list of 5, though. All right, back to food.
Food. What kind of food do we get?
I can't pronounce this. Stifkulinarimu.
Okay, let me go up
Stifkuli-
here and actually look at it.
St. Peter Stifkulinarimu. It is a famous historic restaurant in Salzburg, Austria. Would you care to guess how old this restaurant is?
I cannot do that because I've already read it.
Well, okay.
I was
then
looking
tell
for
everybody.
It's 1,200 years old.
Yeah, 1,200 years old. A restaurant that's 1,200 years old.
Isn't
How's
it
that
cool?
for? It's too far for Andrew to go check it out for us too. I mean, it's a day trip, literally a day and an overnight trip. It's an overnight trip, a day trip, overnight trip. But check this out, dude. It has. Look, it's got a diner. Look, I mean, it's very eclectic. But see, wait, why does not translate?
I don't know.
They're supposed to translate. Wait,
Usually you have to push a button to make it translate.
yeah, but it should when it comes up here. It's go. Oh, here we go. Translate to English. Here we go. English. Okay, yeah. Restaurant, reserve, vouchers, events, event location, contact. For over 1,200 years. Isn't that crazy?
It
The
is.
oldest restaurant in Europe. I didn't know that. Look at how old the owners are. Wow.
Yeah, right. They look good for 1,200.
But could look cool looking place. Look.
Yeah.
See, look. Established in 203.
So
803.
what country is this in?
Where did I say? Austria.
Austria. Okay.
Salzburg city. Salzburg, Austria.
Really? I have to look this up because,
Why?
well, a lot of Europe, of course, during World War I and World War II, had famous structures just wiped off the planet,
Yeah, since
But
803.
Austria, I think, was like next to Switzerland, so they.
Well,
had,
yeah, they were taking over that. But what do you got to look up? It's Sound of Music, dude.
Yes. So apparently that building never got destroyed because otherwise it wouldn't be the same
Apparently.
location.
But look, they had a restaurant, catering, the place to forget time.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
It is cool. Obviously, it's had multiple
Are there any pictures?
remodels throughout the decades.
Let's click on restaurant. Let's see. Experience history.
Because, let's face
This
it,
historic roots sketch back far history, legendary established oldest restaurant in Europe, and boasts of some of Salzburg's oldest walls. Indeed, even that Faust himself dined. The Abbey Cellar, the Stiftkeller.
Pretty cool.
Stiftkeller restaurant located in the heart of Salzburg. The first documented in 803 of York. Kind of cool.
It is.
Look, founded. Included a literary history through a poet. Composed in large, transformed monetarily. I mean, it's pretty cool, right? To serve beer in 1803. During the Napoleonic War, soldiers of French troops were quartered in the monastery cellar. Construction of the hall expanded the size of it. The monastery cellar was looted during the First World War. So, I mean, it definitely had,
Yep.
great challenge of new tenant. World premiere famous Mozart dinner concert in the historic Baroque Hall. From this point, it dedicated itself to redesigning the premises, great attention to detail, celebrating its 1,200th anniversary. That was in 2003.
Yep.
So this thing got another 23 years on it. Kitchen, expanded to St. Paul catering, redesign of the cave and the garden. I mean, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, because if you think about it,
Where's
granted
that
you
more
can't go
picture?
by Hollywood because Hollywood has to embellish anything to make things more interesting. But,
I wish they had more pictures.
Look
Look at the size of it.
as soon as you have civilization, i.e., having a town or a village, there's going to be a place to stay and a place to eat. Everything else, depends on the place.
I'm trying to get back to the name so I can copy it and then go to pictures.
Pictures.
I mean, it looks cool. So you've got like a little glass awning there. Very eclectic it looks. Oh, there. Look at that. Cool, huh?
Very cool.
It's all macrame. Macrame umbrellas. Macrame chairs, macrame table places.
Pretty cool.
Oh, look, a menu. Uh-oh. Trying to open up in
The
PDF
Peter
here.
menu. Peter menu. Where's the Peter menu?
Look at that. I don't know what those desserts are.
Yeah, I have to wait for it to go on the big screen.
I don't
yeah.
have
Those
I
are
don't
desserts.
have a translation. Filet vom Hemmesgarosin. I don't know. I can't. Oh well. Doesn't have a thing.
It's like a McDonald's
translate.
fish fillet.
Doesn't have a thing to translate, but that's kind of cool.
Very
So,
cool.
Salzburg.
Yep. Salzburg, Austria.
All right. Let's see. We got time for one more or no?
Sure.
All right. So you're glad you did a Taco Bell, right?
Yes.
We did that. Let's do our only non-food related story then.
Okay.
Do you know who Geordi is? Would you like to be like Geordi?
Are you talking about Geordi from Star Trek?
I don't know. How do you spell it? Do you spell it Gerodi?
I believe that is correct.
And what's Geordi's last name?
I don't recall. They just
Really?
call him Geordi all the time.
Really? That's not true.
Oh, if they call his rank. Oh,
Mr. No. He called him Mr. something with his last name. Mr. LaForge.
Geordi LaForge, yes.
Is that it?
Geordi LaForge is correct.
Are you sure? The Don't Know Show is asking. Yeah, that's correct. So did you see that Elon Musk is asking for people who want to become Geordi LaForge?
By having the visor?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we know that they've already been doing Borg implants on people.
Well, the Neuralinks,
Yes.
right? So check this out. Neuralink clinical trials. Neuralink for visual prosthesis. If you are interested in participating in our future clinical trials for visual prosthesis, join our patient registry. This is Neuralink.
Yep.
I don't know if they have any pictures. Do they have any pictures?
When I was very active with the chamber and actually going to all the meetings and stuff like that, we had another chamber member who had one of those cochlear implants for hearing. And he said it's like night and day. He said it's not like before he lost his hearing, but it's pretty damn good. So I'm anticipating
these are the pictures that they're talking about what it's going to do. There's the Neuralink picture. There's the glasses. But I don't know which one of those is which one he claims you're going to see. But cool, huh? See the visor?
Yep, there it is.
Which one is that? Is that the new picture?
Well, you're looking at a
more
cat.
Pixels don't ensure better vision. Well, is that the vision? That's what you're going to see.
I would hope so, because if it's the other, why?
If it's that, that's beautiful.
Yes.
So I'm not sure, but it's gonna bypass and do that. But how cool is that?
It's cool.
It says Neuralink Vision, but it doesn't say. That's probably what you're going to see, but that's still better. You can see something,
Right.
and it'll get better as they start tuning it in. Once they get to you know, I mean, again, I don't know why, if your brain is just interpreting stuff, why you ever need to wear glasses. Why doesn't your brain just interpret everything in focus? That's always been my question.
Yeah.
So, but that'd be cool, right?
Yep, definitely.
But you know what that brings us to?
The word of the week.
Yep, back to being food-centric.
Yay!
What is our word of the week, Scott?
Sour Patch Chew. Oh, no, that's not what the word of the week is. The word of the week is, how did you move it on my screen?
Because
you took stuff out. That's right. Ultra processed food.
Right. I've been thinking a lot with this bread. And the funny part about when we were buying the bread and talking to the guy,
but not
ha
funny
about the bread, right?
Okay. Yes.
No, this is funny, haha.
Oh.
If you looked in our cart, we're talking about healthy food and stuff like that.
Sure.
Let's see. I had drumstick ice cream.
Ooh, okay. Nummy.
Frozen pizzas.
Ucky.
Chips. Tortilla chips. Tostitos tortilla chips.
What kind?
The Tostitos. The scoops.
The scoops. We like the ones with the hint of lime or the little round ones.
The rounds. They're actually called rounds.
Yep.
And then I had the Chester cheddar popcorns.
Okay.
So and a jar of peanut butter. So
when you say Chester, you're talking about Chester Cheeto, right?
No. Chester's a different brand.
Okay.
Not Chester Cheetah. Chester's.
Okay.
It's actually a Chester's brand of popcorn.
Pre-pop?
It's not really popcorn. It's puff corn.
Yes. Yes. I've eaten those. They're okay. They sell them for like $2 a bag.
Yeah.
They're not bad.
So
I mean,
so we're talking about healthy food.
okay.
And there's no good bread to buy. And if you look in our cart, the guy looks in our cart, just looking at us going, "You're worried about healthy bread?"
Yeah. Right.
And that's what's in your cart?
Yep.
Great.
Yep. It is. What do they call it? It's not really an oxymoron, but it's kind of close.
We were morons, but yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so ultra processed food.
Yes.
That is when food isn't just processed once. It's processed over and broken down and reformed and flavored and colored and preserved and engineered until it barely resembles real food anymore. And that was my rant in the Genuine Positivity message, that if we keep eating this shit that they put out there for us, I think mental illness is going to continue to get worse in the world.
As long as there's junk food in the world, I don't think it'll ever get too bad, because people just be focused on junk food. They'll get overweight, they get diabetes, and they'll have coronaries, and it'll just cut down on the population.
If that was only the truth.
I know. But it's a don't know show, so we can just talk about stuff that we don't know anything about.
We don't know. But I think ultra processed food is a big problem in the world right now, and I think we're going to continue to see weird and bad things happen to people until we get that straightened out.
Yepers.
That's my opinion, and I just want to say thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show is not a bad life decision,
like eating ultra processed food, then please subscribe, watch our other shows and channels. I don't know if we have any more. We're running out of shows and channels. I didn't even post that we were at Twist and Shout this weekend. I'm so bad.
Bad.
But I want you to live every day. Don't eat processed food. Don't eat ultra processed food. And we'll see you on the next show.
Be genuinely positive, live and love life, and have a good one.
Be crazy, but you still amaze me.